What's up, guys? Here's another video. I know I've been a little MIA lately, but I promise you there's so much more to come. But I was thinking, as we just get here to the Redbull Pump Track World Qualifier here in Gastonia, North Carolina, I thought, you know what better place, seeing I haven't done any how-to videos in a while, what better place to do a how-to pumping is right here at a Redbull Pump Track World Championship event. With that said, I'm gonna go warm up. I'm gonna get the track dialed in, and we're gonna throw one of these together. So this track's gonna be a head-to-head. So one rider start here, the other rider starts on that platform over by the other Redbull tent. They're gonna have a ready, set, go, 1, 2, 3, something, and then we're gonna take off. You're gonna pedal in 2 rollers. This is pretty basic, 2 rollers, right turn, stay up high, straight line. You wanna set up wide, keep them smooth. This one's not too tech. Everything's kind of 2, 2, 2 rollers, few pumps. Right, now coming down the last straightaway, that's the start for the other guy. You don't wanna see him 2, 2, last turn, and that's the finish line. I assume they'll put the finish on there, but this track, you'll actually get to see as this rider comes around. Wait, we'll start here. We'll actually see the riders pass after a full lap right here in the middle. For example, I would start right here. Then we'd have KJ here, start over there. We're gonna go head to head. We'll cross each other on the first straight, but by the time I come around here and cross back over, KJ will be also same course. Our times are gonna be super close, so when you see him in the middle of the track right here, we'll actually be crossing, and that's how you'll be able to judge what rider is leading what race. Since we're gonna have so much riding tomorrow, let's go over the pumping how-tos. It sounds so basic, and I say it in almost every one of my clinics I do. Pumping basics. Like I start every coaching clinic at BMX tracks. This is literally how I start every single clinic, and I think it's super important because it's gonna go into all aspects. The pumping's gonna go into your manualing, the pumping's gonna go into your jumping, either the takeoffs and the landings, and it's even gonna teach you how to pump through turns and not just turn through them. And that's, being out here at a pump track like this, that's what actually makes you a strong pump track rider, when you can pump every single obstacle out here. So the last thing you want to do is go up stiff. When you're riding these pump tracks, you want to make sure you want your legs and your arms to be acting like shocks. So the idea is to have your body on the bike be going pretty still, but your bike underneath you is doing this. So every up is loose arms, bike's coming up to you, elbows out, attack mode, you're looking forward. And as you come over the top of these rollers, that's when you're pushing away like you're doing a strong bench press, and that's pushing you out here, and then you're pushing your legs at the same time. That's where those squats come in. Not my opinion, but it's safe to say BMXers are always a little bit stronger at pump tracks, not for skill levels, but more the fact that BMX racers train to be strong. We go in the gym and lift as power lifters. We do heavy squats. That's not so big in the mountain bike community. So that's what makes a BMXer so much stronger on pump tracks. As long as you can figure out the turning and have good pumping, that's what's gonna take you to be one of the fastest pump track riders out there. All right, I gotta go quick between riders. So approaching the roller, you're not standing up to let your body go high on the bike. You're letting the bike come up to you. Your arms and your legs are absorbing the bike. You should be legs bent, elbows out, eyes forward, and you almost want your handlebars just right under your throat. So all you can do from here is push your bike down as hard as you can. So as it comes over, that's when it starts opening up. Same thing with turns. A lot of kids, I've had a lot of kids where they don't think about pumping in the turn. They just kind of stay upright and turn through it. But ideally, when you go in the turn, it's the same as going through the middle of a roller. You're just off axis a little bit. So you're going in that turn, your squat, you're ready to push through it. So the entrance, you want to set up high. Up here, here is good because you got red lines to judge off of. Set up wide, get on that red line. You're always looking forward. Always be looking where you want to go. And then you're going into the turn just like you're on top of a roller, and you're gonna push and pump through that turn as hard as you can. So as you pump, you hit the apex of the turn, which is the middle of the turn, and that's when you pump, you stand up, and now you're upright, and as you come out, there's usually rollers right out of the turn, and then you're gonna soak back up, and your eyes are forward, and they're gonna be prepped for the next roller. All right, let's do some riding, and we'll throw all this video on top of some riding. So we did the basic pumping. We kept both wheels on the ground. Not that I'm gonna go over how to manual, but we're gonna go into manualing, and you can see my body movements and where the pumping is actually happening in each manual. So now I'm gonna show how much pumping goes into your actual jumping.
That was sick, man.
Thank you. Thanks.
Does that give you more speed? Is that why you're hitting there? Or just a...
It just looks good.
Oh, yeah,
And it feels good. And that is your basic pumping skills 101.
With Barry Nobles.
With Barry Nobles. Now, I'm gonna go try to find some local lines with KJ, rip around with him, then we'll get ready for racing tomorrow. Hope you guys learned something. Go out and try it. Many, many more how-tos coming your way, I promise.
Come in through here, drop in, go around this turn, here, and this look, into that turn.
It's like triple from here?
Yeah. And then also another line I did today, this straightaway backwards, the very tip of that turn, into the other turn going that way.
Let's do this one first, I'll follow you, then let's do that one.
All right.
You lead it out, I'll back you up. I was way harder. You gotta really cook that one good to get that. I came up so short. I gotta do that again. So out of the turn. Alright. Attempt number 2. So KJ just gave me another one. This one is, I don't know how it looks in the camera, but it actually, not that it is big, but it's like real peaky to peaky. So it's the exit of this turn to the entrance to that turn. And obviously, following KJ the first time I screwed up, so I'm gonna sit back and watch him, and I'm gonna let him do the honors. And then I'll do it. Yeah. That looks sick. That's a sick one. Is it much of a pop or is it kind of slow?
Kind of just slow. The main part is getting that, you know, kind of dip into the turn. Yeah.
Here we go. That's tight.
Just get it done. Stop being a pussy.
Dude, that was legit.
He was, you ago taking a few runs up to it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it now. Now that I have someone to, you know, do it with.
Do it again for me.
All right.
That one's technical. It's like, the gap's not bad. It's definitely scary. I don't want to take away from that, but like, when you cover one side, you got to set up wide, but there's grass. So I thought I'm gonna start on the other side to set up wide for this, but then I was in the grass. KJ's was money though, so I'm gonna have him do it again, and I'm gonna study it one more time, and then maybe I'll get it. So I definitely overthought that one quite a bit. So this is one, sometimes you get to a rhythm section at a BMX track and there's like a triple where you naturally just want to go as fast as you can. Sometimes it's easier just downshift and go a little slower and pump a little harder and pop. So when I noticed what I was doing, I watched KJ go the first time and he hit it money. So I went thinking, okay, I lined up for it and I was like, oh, I'm a little off, I need to set it wider. So I set it wider to the grass, and then I was like really pinning, and I'm like, I feel like I'm not getting lined up. And that second time watching KJ jump it from straight on, I could see where his body was setting up in the straightaway, and he just like kept it super relaxed. But what he did, when he manualed the one before the gap, he just really juiced the bottom side tranny of the lip, and that's where that boost came from. So as soon as I saw him do it, I was like, okay, I need to relax a little bit, and then we'll get over fine. So yeah. That's enough gaps for today. We got racing tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed it.